theology, philosophy, utilitarianism. These are all three concepts that we are dealing with daily. But how do these three concepts all relate? Find out today in this episode of Crash Course Theology. Hi, I'm John Green.
And I'm Hank Green.
And welcome to Crash Course Theology. Today we're going to be looking at the concept of utilitarianism. Utilitarianism is basically a moral theory that describes how you should do various things in life.
Today we're going to review the different perspectives and definitions of utilitarianism in a Catholic sense and in a traditional sense.
Well, now we're going to examine the difference between the two definitions of the theological and the philosophical. In the theological sense, Pope John Paul II is stated in this U-book as saying, "The philosophy of using peoples for one's own personal gain is utilitarianism." So that's the theological sense, the philosophy of using people for one's own personal gain. In the actual philosophical sense, it's basically an ethical and moral theory that states the best action is the one that maximizes utility. Utility is said and defined in very different ways, but the actual meaning is the best well-being for all sentient beings around you. Essentially, it's maximizing utility so that everyone around you has the best possible benefit and outcome.
Well, I don't know about you, but I think there's fault in our stars and in one of those definitions.
That was terrible.
You know, this sounds a lot like hedonistic type of philosophy.
You are right. This philosophy does have some roots in hedonism, which is one of the furthest dating back philosophies. However, the theological view, the one that's stated in the U-book, is very much more hedonistic, as it talks about using someone for your own personal gain. Now, in the actual philosophical sense, while it does have bits of hedonism, as it talks about you should reach the most pleasurable and positive outcome, it's really more of a consequentialism outcome. It examines the consequences and not the actions that you are undertaking.
Wow, this is a pretty heavy concept.
Yeah, I'm glad that we were able to go between the differences of the theological and the philosophical view of utilitarianism. Didn't even have to go to Thought Bubble to do it.
Well, I'm glad we've been able to clear this concept up for the kids back at home.
Well, from all of us here at Crash Course, I've been John.
And I'm Hank.
And this has been Crash Course.